count. I mean, yeah. All right, back to 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
The number one cheap rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli Young.
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with KC.
Go give it to you. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
All right, we back. Now, wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, brought to you by footballsportsapp.com. The first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make some money? You can. Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Now, wait a minute. I knew this was going to happen. So I'm reading this chat, and I'm hearing a lot of questions about, this contest and how we ran it last year or yesterday. And the number one thing I saw in the chat room is, why doesn't it go to number 51? Because if you listen to radio, and I think most of you have listened to radio, it doesn't work like that. Okay, and we're talking about this contest yesterday that we had here on the Doug Stewart Show, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. It doesn't work like that. If the radio show says it's calling number 50, what happens? Remember now, we're on the internet, so we had to do it this way as opposed to, it was logistically better than to have people try to call and take 50 phone calls and us losing order and all that type of stuff. So what happens on the radio? If they'll say caller number 50, when caller number 50 gets on the line, they'll ask them the trivia question. If they mess up the trivia question, that's it. They never say, no, you didn't give the right trivia answer, so we're going to go ahead and take caller number 51. They don't do it like that. Am I right? Okay. So they don't do it like that. We will definitely move the money to next week. We'll do this again next Thursday. Maybe we'll even do it. Maybe we might even find a different day to do it. So don't think that Dougie, didn't, want to give the money to the winner or whatever, as kind of, tarnished as the relationship ended with Jungle Brother. If he would have won, I would have gave him the money. What? Listen, it was nothing against me. I mean, Jungle Brother is my man. If he's listening right now, Jungle Brother was just uncontrollable in the chat room, man. I mean, so Jungle Brother had to go. So, I didn't spend the money, anything like that. I didn't win a lot of money, first of all. Let me say that. I talked about it yesterday. The reason why we had the idea to do the contest, or the reason why I said let's do this contest, I won the lottery. I hit the number yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Okay? So I said I'd pass on the love. And this is the way we decided to do it. We didn't have a winner. We'll push the money to next week. Simple as that. You got one job. You got one job in doing this. Once again, let me prep you for next week when we do this. We're about to get to this Buffalo, New York Jets game from last night. But let me make one thing very clear to you, okay? And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a promotion. This is an advertising campaign, all right? I was a business major. And this worked tremendously yesterday. I saw somebody in the chat room say, well, Doug got all those free hashtags out of us and nobody gets nothing. This is a campaign. This is a marketing campaign. And you're right. I hate that I haven't thought about this before. We as a staff have never thought about giving this before. And when you really think about it, I mean, the biggest radio stations in the world, they give thousands of dollars away to people to call the show. It's advertising. So I'm a business major. And I'm kind of sad it took me so long to think about this. I think we had over 60-something posts, which all, or 90% of them, not including the post on Twitter that didn't do the hashtag right or didn't do the web address link right, like Jungle did. We had over 60 posts. That's invaluable promotion. This is a give-take. This is a win-win. It's probably the best way to say it. So we got more advertising yesterday on social media than we probably ever have in doing this show in 2 years. And I thank you for that, all right? But rules are rules. If you go back and listen to the show yesterday, and I don't feel good about this, I would have had no problem once again giving the money to Jungle. If you go back and listen to the show yesterday, I promise you, at least 5 times I told you that the one thing you had to do was you had to do the web address to the show perfectly. If you didn't do the hashtag, we wouldn't have even been able to see it. But if you didn't do the web address perfectly, you weren't going to win. So, no hate against Jungle. I mean, you my man, 100 grand, but you effed that up. Yeah. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougsstewartshow.com. So a lot of football to get into today, man. Last night started the weekend off. The New York Jets beat the Buffalo Bills 37-31. And I'll tell you, man, you see the title of today's show, Rex Ryan may suck even more than Jeff Fisher. And the reason why I say that, man, is because I've always railed against Rex Ryan and said that he's overrated. I actually went online this morning and pulled up a story. I just put in Rex Ryan sucks or Rex Ryan overrated. And I pulled up a story from Sporting News back in 2012 where they asked or I think it was exactly 103 players from the league at that time from 27 different teams. So there was only one team omitted. They asked 103 players, who's the most overrated coach in the NFL? Rex Ryan led the list. He doubled the second closest person, which is Bill Belichick, which is interesting. But Rex Ryan had 35 first-place votes. Second was 16 by Bill Belichick. Third was Andy Reid, 9. Shanahan had 8. Mike Tomlin had 4. And Jeff Fisher had 3. So once again, this poll kind of shows what the players think about these coaches. And for some reason, I'm telling you, Jeff Fisher, I talked about him a couple of days ago, how bad the Rams look. Jeff Fisher, for some reason, has everybody drinking his Kool-Aid, believing that he's one of the best coaches to do it. But he absolutely sucks, has sucked for a long time, almost 22 years. And Rex Ryan may suck even worse. Rex Ryan's known for defense. They gave up 37 points to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Really? He sucks. Not only does he suck, not only may he, clearly be the worst coach in football, and as far as been given opportunities, mainly because of his daddy, but he talks trash. Like, that's the thing that's always bothered me about Rex Ryan is he comes out and make these grandiose statements about how we're going to do this and how we're going to do that, sounding like a fool, all blowhard. And once again, last night, not that they lost, they were in this game. Tyrod Taylor, I thought did a very good job last night. Threw a couple of touchdowns, threw a couple of deep passes. They got solid players. LaShawn McCoy. The problem is that a Buffalo Bills team coached by Rex Ryan, any team coached by Rex Ryan based on his reputation should never give up 37 points at home. It's as simple as that. None. And so Rex Ryan, man, he gets a Buster Award on a Friday here on the Doug Stewart Show. I wish I would have added his damn name to the damn boiled peanuts list, but this would have to suffice. Horrible. And if you watched that game last night, they couldn't stop anybody. He's given away great players, traded away great players. Mario Williams, yes, they've had some issues with injuries with their number 1 draft picks, Reggie Ragland, not able to get out there and play. The nose tackle from Alabama, name escapes me right now, injured, Marcel Darius. But still, if you're supposed to be this defensive guru, you shouldn't get your ass kicked like that at home on nationwide TV. What are your thoughts on that? We get back from the break. More Thursday Night Football talk. We'll take your phone calls. We'll read your chat. We'll get into the Funky Four at some point. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought weekly. 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care